Hello there, fellow watchers, and welcome to Tex-Mex Gaming. Today we're playing Ark Survival Ascended, and this is Scorched Earth. Character creation, because it's my very first day ever playing Scorched Earth. Hope you enjoy these short clips that I've created. It was a span of like 5 hours of recording, and then I deleted a lot of stuff down to 20 minutes, so hope you enjoy. I'm not the best at this, but you know, hopefully we can enjoy this together because I put a lot of effort into it. But I'm gonna try to do a voiceover on these clips. Here we go. So this was my first reaction on it. It was pretty good, but I immediately started off with fire, which is not good. Already hot. My health is already going down. Like 25%'s already gone, and I've just started. So I'm like, okay, stick to the basics, collect thatch, collect berries, but health is still going down. Heat is still overexhausting. I found this bug here. Apparently they carry water in their butts, so that's pretty cool. Water bug, but I think it's called a jug bug or something like that. So this is cool. Created my first stone pickaxe, and soon I'll create my first stone axe as well. Gathering materials. I said I need to hurry up and um, put a base down so that I can, in case I die. And of course, it's my first death. Terror Bird, thank you very much. That's 109 level. There's no way I was beating that thing. Good lord. Then I saw in the comments section a guy named Greed, and just by its name, you should know why I was very hesitant because there's another guy named Greed. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. There's another guy named Greed on the island server, 5151. And I was like, "Are you the same Greed?" And he was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Nah, I don't trust it. I'm out of here. No. Not gonna make the same mistake I made on the first server on the island." So I was like, nope, don't trust it. I'm out of here. And switch to another server. So soon we'll be switching to the next character creation page, and then we'll be able to see the I forget her name, but the woman that talks to you whenever you. Luckily, they let me keep my old character that I created on the last server, so that's pretty cool. I didn't.
This desert wasteland was a turning point for Helena and her allies. It was here that her fellow explorer Rockwell began his spiral into darkness. If only Helena could have seen the threat that was so close to her, where Rockwell's experiments would lead. There's danger lurking beneath these sands, survivor. Seek out this Ark's guardian and find your way to where I'm waiting for you.
Ark Guardian. I don't know about that. Huh. Guess the boss. So this is the second server of Scorched Earth because I left the other one. You can hear the Jerboa in the background. I'm not familiar with the Jerboa sounds. They make all these different sounds. I'm not too familiar. Now this is where reality hits because I'm extremely familiar with the first fire from the islands. Means really hot. I am not familiar with the scorching over exasperated freaking hellfire that is the bottom left, really bright red fire. I wasn't familiar with that. I was like, what the heck is this? And no matter what I did, I was like, well, let me chill out in the shade here and relax. But even in the shade, you can't escape it. I was trying to eat berries, I was trying to keep cool. It wasn't working. My water is pretty high. My food is high. So I got on chat and I said, global chat, I was like, hey, what do I do when there's two fire symbols? And they basically said, well one person said, build a tent. And in order for me to build a tent, you need things that I ain't got. You know what I'm saying? So I went down to look at the tent, and it was like, nah, you need all kinds of stuff that I ain't got. So other people were like, just suffer. And I was like, well, shoot. So this is one of many deaths that are soon to come because of this heat. Right here, I just gave up. Yeah, I was like, I'm done. The heat ain't no joke, man. The heat is not no joke. I actually, thank you, Mr. Sabretooth. I was gonna die anyway from the heat. Here he is again, the same one, I think. Punch him in his face. Couldn't get, couldn't get a hit in. Now I got this dude. And then I have an Oviraptor, and then the same dude came to finish me off. It's like he didn't get enough the first time. He wanted to come for seconds. But luckily, I was finally able to put a thatch down as fast as I could. And I'm freaking out because I've died. I've edited them. I've probably died about 15 times uh, because of the heat. It's insane. So I was like, well, let me quickly put a thatch base down, and hopefully I can survive this because just dying so many times is just ridiculous. Luckily, I found some cactus sap, which gives you water, which is extremely helpful. So cactus sap is amazing. It's awesome. Because I was like, I ain't got no water, can't find any water. There was actually, there's a video coming up that I should have put before this video, but I found the cactus sap for the first time. But I thought I was gonna die again. I was like, this is it. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna have to redo all this crap over again and rebuild the base, start all over again. And I was kind of getting pissed. But luckily, I guess, the art gods found, symptom in me. I don't know the proper terms, but the art gods just, they were like, okay, we'll give you a chance. So luckily, the weather just barely between that extremely hot and starting to cool down zone just kicked in, and I got extremely lucky. So the fire symbol went away and my health started rising, and I was just so stoked because I was just so exhausted and tired of just dying so many times over and over again from heat. So I was pretty stoked about that. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm sorry. I needed heights so freaking bad. So unfortunately, I had to kill the Jaboa to get hide because they're so slow and they're very easy to kill. Because I wanted to get a bed so bad. You need hide to make a bed. That way, if I die, I'll spawn at the bed instead of respawning. Now, this is the first time I came up on the cactus. And this is when I found out that it gives you cactus sap, which replenishes your water, which I was super stoked about. But yeah, these also give you oil, these jug bugs. So they have oil in them. And I found this little dude just bouncing around. So I went ahead and picked him up. So I can't remember if it's a male or female. I should have checked that. But yeah, it's my little buddy now. My little Jaboa. And like I said, I'm not familiar with the different sounds that they make. I should have did research on that. But they make all kinds of different sounds. Also, these jug bugs give you chitin, which is real easy. You just hit them with 2 arrows, they go down. Get you some chitin. If you can combine chitin with stone, you make cementing paste. With cementing paste, I was able to make these the water tap and the water barrel, so I can finally get some water at the base, which is super awesome. Also, I found out that if you connect the tree sap with sand, you can make clay. And because this is a fast forward version here, but if you pay attention to my arm on the bottom left of the screen, you can see that even though my water is full and my food is full, regardless of my water's full, my food is full, regardless I ain't got no clothes on, and my idiot mind said if I lay down because heat rises, it'll be cooler on the ground, but that's not the case in the game. It's like no, if you've been paying attention to my arm, it's like I'm in a microwave. It's just cooking me like I'm in a microwave, just cooking my skin like I'm a piece of meat, flesh. And it's not good. It's not good. Regardless of your water's full, your food is full, it don't matter. You're getting cooked, son. So I went on the Googlers and I was like, how do I solve this problem? Because this is ridiculous. I'm in a thatch house. I've got water near me. My water and my food is full. How can I solve this? And on the Googlers, it said you need an Adobe house. You need like to build an Adobe base. And Adobe, I guess, is made of like clay and stuff. So I guess the clay, like the heat rays bounces off of it or something. I don't know. But so that was my next mission. I was like, I have to get this Adobe stuff going because this freaking dying of heat exhaustion over and over and over again is just getting ridiculous. This is my first time seeing a rock golem, which I was pretty stoked about, even though I was on the verge of death. I did find this water well, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm saved. I'm just gonna lay on this water that's seeping out, water pouring all over my body, and I'm gonna be safe. That's not the case. The game don't care that you're laying on a body of water and the water splashing all over your body. It doesn't matter. The game is like, no, we're still gonna kill you. You're still gonna get cooked. So even though it's scorching hot, my health was still diminishing. Didn't work. First time seeing a Titan, I thought that was pretty awesome. He's just chilling up there. Now this was so exciting for me because taming a dino like a parasaur is key when it comes to starting off on a map. And I was so excited to tame this parasaur. I was like, this is a game changer. This will help me a lot with gathering berries and stuff, so and traveling. So I was super stoked about taming that parasaur. Another heat death. Here we go. I need to build that Adobe the Adobe base. So yeah, here I go unlocking the Adobe so I could get that started. I still don't know the Jaboa sounds. I wish I need to do research on those so I can know what's coming, heat waves and stuff like that, storms. But yep, unlocked clay so I can make the Adobe because dying of heat is just getting so cray cray. It's driving me nuts. Sand, cactus, clay. So this dude shows up out of nowhere, out of the blue, and I'm like, "What's up, dude?" does a little greeting, punch each other in the face. That's our greeting, And this dude out of nowhere just drops a freaking poison wyvern egg on my lap. And I'm like, my dude, how am I gonna raise this? I can't raise this. I just started. Like, I don't know what to do with this. So I was like, psh, the only thing I can do with it is use it as currency. Because I've tried so extremely hard, and usually on the islands, whenever you hit stone or grindstone, you get a little piece of metal here and there. It's like little, little pieces. Not on Scorched Earth. On Scorched Earth, for some reason, absolutely positively no metal when you hit. I've hit so many stone. I've lost count of how much stone I've hit. No metal coming from the stone. Oh, I was so excited about this because they said I needed silk to make desert clothes. So I was like, I need to find a moth. I finally found one, and I was so happy that I got this moth so I could make desert clothes so I could stop overheating so dang much. I shortened the video, but it took me forever to get this thing because I, I lost like a bunch of uh, stuff on it, arrows, and so I'm finally making desert clothes. So excited about that. And this is the part that I was showing that no matter how much stone I hit, all I'm getting is stone, clay, and flint. And that's it. I'm never ever getting metal at all. So this whole entire area, I've scoured the area on the Parasaur. Absolutely no metal anywhere near me. So I was like, this is not good. I can't I can't do that. I need like metal. I need metal. And because I need to make a bench, and you need metal to make a smithy bench. So I put it out there, and luckily Clouds said, "I'll give you 50 ingots for that egg," and I was like, "Yes, yes." At first, I was kind of worried, I was like, "Is he gonna try to, is he gonna try to steal from me? He's just gonna take the egg and pretend to drop down?" But I was like, I've, I gotta trust this dude. So luckily, he was a cool dude. Clouds, you're awesome. Thanks so much. You saved my life, literally. You saved the game for me. So finally, I was able to put down a smithy table, which is so freaking awesome. And I was finally able to make the desert clothes, which is freaking awesome as well. I was finally able to make the desert clothes, and it was just absolutely in time too, because as soon as I made the desert clothes, the freaking hell, the hellfire, that's what I'm gonna call it, the hellfire shows up right after I make the desert clothes, and I was like, man, I've got the adobe base, I've got the desert clothes on. Am I gonna make it? And luckily, I did. I did. It was close. It was really close, but I made it. I edited a lot of it out, but my health was really, really low, and I thought I was gonna die, but luckily it started going back up. And this is the beginning, as you can see, where it's sizzling, and it's just so hot. But I'm in the Adobe base. I've got the desert clothes on, and it's like my health got so low, but then it started rising up again, and I toughed it out, and I was so stoked too because it was my first time finally doing it. And this is to put the pin on the coffin right here. This is what really pissed me off. At nighttime, you freeze to death. It is so extremely cold that you'll freeze to death as well. Even standing next to the fire, I still froze to death. So I made me a this thing here, the fireplace, and that's it. That's my first day of Scorched Earth. So I hope you enjoyed it.